everybody, this is Brandy Maynard from giftedresources.com. I'm here today to talk to you about my dissertation research. Before you press stop, realize that this is something that I believe will be helpful to you as a learning coach in the virtual academy. Let's go ahead and start with an ally. And you are your child's best ally. You're their best advocate. You come alongside them where they are in their process and you support them along the way, knowing that eventually you're going to be pulling back some of that support, some of that physical support, because we want them to become an autonomous learner, which we'll get to in a couple minutes. The next one is adaptable, and sometimes things happen within the curriculum that is something that makes you just go, oh, yikes. But that's okay. Adapt, roll with the punches. If the science experiment doesn't quite work, roll with the punches. Figure out how to problem solve and how to adapt. If you're working using the educational technology, it isn't quite going the way that you want it to go, roll with the punches and adapt. Get in there, problem solve, figure out what needs to be done, and then move forward. The next one is an architect. You have the basis of the online school. And your job as a learning coach is to make sure that your child understands those objectives. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be done step by step the way that it's been shown in the online school. You can bring in different resources to make those objectives happen. You can use that as a framework of what it should be like when you're schooling your children, but then pull in your own resources, personalize it, make it fit their interest area. That's what a learning architect does. And they do that by aggregating. The next one is an aggregator, pulling in print resources from the library, things that they can use within the curriculum that they're interested in. Pull in media resources, digital resources, technology that might spice up the learning and give them a more authentic learning experience. Pull in experts and resources, mentors, people that can help them. If you have a gifted child who's interested in a specific area, find a mentor for them. Find somebody who's also interested in that same area and help those two get connected. This can be done by finding niche communities on the web. For instance, people who are excited and interested in photography, if that's your child's passion area. Find an amateur photographer who might talk apertures with your child or talk about the speed. There's all sorts of things that they can chat with about your child around the area of photography. And that would be somebody that you would want your child to connect with. They can connect virtually, and then with you alongside them, they can connect face to face if it's somebody who's local. And the last one is autonomy. We do not want our children living in our basements in their 20s. We want to make sure that they become autonomous learners. And we do that by walking alongside them in the process, but then also giving them the freedom that they need to begin to wrap their arms around their own learning and take it in their own direction. We want them to be self-directed, motivated, autonomous learners by the time that they leave us in high school. And this means they need to have learning to learn skills, how to take notes, how to be organized, how to organize a student binder, those types of things that students need in order to be autonomous and take the learning on their own. And these are things that are very easy to teach students in elementary school, and they'll carry it with them through junior high, high school, on to college, and then on to life, which we think is the most important. And all of this is under the umbrella of servant leadership. And as a parent and as a teacher, we are servant leaders. We come alongside our students and we guide them. And there are 10 characteristics of servant leadership that will help you understand a little bit better the philosophy of servant leader. The first is a servant leader is a listener. And all of this is based on listening. They listen to what the people they are serving need. They help those students heal. And oftentimes with gifted kids, they feel isolated. They feel like there's nobody else like them. And so as a servant leader, we come alongside them and we help them to heal from some of the darkness of giftedness. We also empathize with them. We empathize with their hurts, with their feelings, with their experiences. And we're very aware of what it is that's happening in their world and in their life. We make sure that we are aware of all of those things so we can help support them. We motivate them through persuasion rather than coercion or manipulation. And we have the ability to conceptualize the experience from a 35,000-foot view. We can look down and see the big picture and help them to dream great dreams. But then come in with the foresight to help them understand that these are the day-to-day things that they need to have in order to make their dreams happen. We are committed to each of our students' individual growth and experiences. We're a steward of their time, talent, and resources, and we do all we can to help build community. This is within the home, within the family, and also helping them to build community with others around them. I trust today's experience was valuable for you. If you have any questions at all about what I like to call the A+ model, please feel free to contact me. If you have any questions about servant leadership, I'd be more than happy to answer those questions as well. If you have any questions about schooling your child at home, please connect with your teacher. And thank you so much for being here today. I really appreciate all of you and the hard work that you're doing with your children at home. Again, this is Brandy Maynard from giftedresources.com. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk with you next time. Bye, everybody.